We spoke to the union boss. He gave me a big goofy check. He wanted me to unlock a guy's door to send a message. He just told me he was a weasel. I did it. I also may or may not have snooped through his home. You know, he may have had some concerning mugs in there. We did get the dead body down out of the tree. Did I investigate that? Wait, did I investigate the dead body? Hold on. Maybe we should go back. I don't remember if we investigated the dead body or not. I think I got distracted. Let's just zoom back. Wait, why is that highlighted? Oh, cool. Sick. More things to heal my bad morale. Let's just go double check. I'd rather double check and be wrong. Oh, right. We had to do the autopsy. Let's go do that real quick. We didn't do the autopsy. I mean, we may as well. We're going to have to go back and do it eventually. And then we'll explore the apartment building. I get really sidetracked. We were looking for more information about the body or something, I think. Something, interview someone. I don't know. I put it off because autopsy icky.
The rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. His body is supine and open to intrusion by autopsy.
There's no way we're really gonna cut him open at like broad daylight, right? There's no way.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Okay, fill me in. What exactly is a field autopsy in great detail? I need you to be straight up with me, Kim.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
I don't know. Oh, look, it knows I'm gloved. Or would you put on gloves anyways? Is it because I'm wearing gloves? Just tell me what a field autopsy is. Just tell me yes, no, are we really cutting into this dead man?
Fine. It's a 3-part form to be filled out on the scene by the detectives responsible. One takes note, the other dictates. The goal is to establish cause of death.
Oh, okay, good. Good. So, if I'm getting this correctly, we don't have to cut into him, and that's a good thing, chat. Chat, say it with me. It's a good thing. Do we need a scalpel for it? Say no.
A scalpel is not always required. I hope this is one of those cases. Latex gloves are, however.
Well, I'm wearing gloves anyway, so let's get in there.
There truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
Wait, what do you mean? What's wrong with my gloves?
I mean when I need you to. Until then, I should handle physical contact, and you should take notes.
Okay. Also, chat, at some point, I will need to get up for a minute. Probably early on in the stream, I'm waiting on a delivery that I have to answer the door for. So let me see here. Let's see. Let me make sure my ringer's on, because they might ring my phone or my doorbell. We're just gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Alright, where am I gonna take the notes? Can I have your notebook, please?
In your paperwork, officer, just fill out the field autopsy form.
I got news for you, buddy. I don't have that.
Now they only have one paperwork, too.
You shut up.
Officer, what haven't you lost?
I mean, you know, I do have both shoes. This is a good point. I did find my other shoe.
Good. Otherwise, you would only have one shoe now.
Mm-hmm.
I can give you my paperwork. There's an autopsy form there. Several, actually. But only if it helps move things along.
Well, I don't think not giving it to me would help move things along, so, hand it over. But I will say sorry. I am inconveniencing him. I do feel a little bad. I'm sorry.
Yes, well...
The lieutenant doesn't know what to say.
It's okay to cry, Runkari.
Let's work off yours, because I don't even know where I'd begin to find mine.
Right. The autopsy form is near the end.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh. I kind of want to take a peek at Kim's notes. What's he saying about me?
You find a moment as the lieutenant inspects the dead man's fingernails. Just a few glances. The pages are filled with a bulky freehand that's nearly illegible.
Okay, I don't really care what he's written about the case, because we're on the same case. I know what's happened so far. I want to know if he's writing about me.
You're probably imagining it. The notes are very hard to decipher at a glance, so don't draw any conclusions from this. But
What's the but?
it's not a glowing review.
Oh no!
Sorry to say. The 41st, as you're referred to, comes across as somewhat less than competent. It's
Oh.
not explicitly stated that the lieutenant doesn't trust you. There's just nothing positive in there.
I ended up hurting my own feelings. No.
That's not good. Trust among officers is extremely important. If you don't improve your rapport, there could be consequences down the line.
Okay, so we have to get serious for Kim. Cool. Found the
What?
form. Let's see. Open the notebook and field autopsy form.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with,
Begin with number 1, assistant. Let's do this by the books. For Kim.
That's you.
Alright, write my name down.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says,
Alright, number 2, coroner's case number.
KK57 0803 dot 0815.
Where'd you get that number from? Write down.
Next,
Name.
NA. Next,
Date of birth.
NA.
If you say NA one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Age.
Roughly 50.
Okay. Good enough.
the corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
Race is... Well, I guess that's important.
Mondial.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Alright, well, it's obviously a guy, right? Sex guy?
Fucky, fucky!
Okay, the little monster exclaims energetically, Where are your parents? Go home.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Nope, buy the book for Kim. We can't mess this form up. Oh, I forgot to pop out chat again. Hi, Flo. Sex? Yes, please. Nice. Okay, here we go. One day, the day's coming, chat, that I remember to pop out chat. Oh, okay, there it is. My delivery's on the way. It'll be here in about 37 minutes, you guys. So in about 37 minutes, I'm gonna have to go get my delivery from the front door. Right, mail.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Well, he's not prego, he's just dead. What's his day of death?
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
Good.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
Cool.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
What does evidence of treatment mean?
None. At least not after the initial examination.
What is treatment? Elaborate. I don't understand.
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
I mean, is there evidence that didn't happen?
How did you not know that? Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression here. Say something sure-handed.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. How do we know it wasn't altered? I'm not so sure.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall, 7 stories, wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
Okay, whatever you say.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Let's see. Let's do description of injuries.
I'm afraid we can't continue before we've gone through both the external and internal examination first.
Okay,
So,
fine. Shoot me down, why don't you? External then.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label. Ew.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
The red-haired thing is gross and needs to mind its business. Write that down.
The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you have deserved them more than anyone else.
Yeah, but like, we already tried to get him off once and it almost ripped his legs off. So, how am I gonna get them? When am I gonna do this? When am I gonna pull off this stunt if I'm going for it?
Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity. After the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has helped you, my liege.
I mean, I don't know what my gain from that is anymore, because if I steal them, I can't wear them, because then Kim's gonna know I stole them. I don't think I'd be able to sell them, but you can't waste them. These boots are made for walking after all. I don't know. Part of me is honestly thinking it genuinely isn't the best idea to steal these anymore, even though I really want the boots for myself. I'm gonna be a good cop and write the boots down, because I don't know what the gain is if I can't wear them, and there's no way I can wear them because Kim will see them.
Tattoos.
He stands up, the feet planted on either side of the body.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white.
I noticed earlier when we took a picture.
The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case
That's
file
what I just
as
said.
document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
I don't really want to touch the corpse's hair. That sounds gross. Write down. Short, light brown, male pattern baldness.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
See, okay, the thing he was talking about earlier with messing with the corpse post-death. Wouldn't throwing rocks at it count as that?
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Oh my god, I want to throw a stone at high velocity at him.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation.
Okay, hopefully those bite marks are from an animal, not a person. Just write it down. I'm not writing high velocity for Kuno. Kuno can get wrecked.
Ligature mark.
The lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling on the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for
Chat,
that.
I
The
think
chain cutters.
my delivery is here. Hold on, my delivery's here. I gotta go down and get it. I'll be right back. I'll leave you some music. Bye. They always just Amazon. It wasn't what I needed. Hang on. My phone turned off for some reason. And now everything is acting goofy. Give me just a second, chat. Okay. I have everything back. We're good. Okay, got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters. Oh, right. I'm prepared.
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
Gross. Good thing we got these chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now,
Oh yeah, I was definitely thinking ahead. This wasn't pure coincidence. He points the rope squeezing the dead man's neck.
we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
Something tells me I'm probably not gonna be that precise. This is gonna be a dice roll.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Let's see. Look for a good spot to cut. I feel like looking for a good spot to cut is gonna give me a better odds for cutting the belt off.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck,
Dang it.
swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east.
Alright, it did not improve that. 58%'s not bad.
You jam the
Dang
cutters
it.
right under the knot. That seems like a smart idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already they're buried deep in the man's flesh. Then you rotate them to get a better hold. Then
I'm gonna rotate some more.
a really, really bad smell is coming from there now. And some kind of cracking sound.
Okay, this is not helping. Just cut. YOLO.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck that faggoty. Corpse fucking time.
Told you my pig was hardcore.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
He steps in and takes the chain cutters for you. You know, I don't think I'm doing a great job of this, and the end goal is not to decapitate the guy. I feel like that would damage my morale and disappoint Kim even more. So, you know what, Kim? Yeah, you take this over, buddy.
He sinks the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts, with his elbow to his knee for precision.
Wouldn't it be funny, though, if Kim messes up and decapitates him on accident?
Yes, that's much better form than you had. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Here.
He hands you the chain cutters back and then kneels closer to the body, running his finger along the dark red groove until he comes to a gap. A what?
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark.
Oh.
The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia...
Ew, he pulls down the man's underpants. I mean, I guess we gotta know, but ugh.
No! Let's get out and see!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
I don't want to inspect that. I'm gonna write it down and move on. Call it a day.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
This is the body of a soldier, I would assume, or a mercenary. What other reason could there be for all the bullet holes?
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
More like the kids who say foul things are talking at me, and I'm doing my best to ignore it.
Last item. Hands.
He takes the man's right hand in his, inspects it, and then moves on to the other hand. I'm still gonna let him do the work. You know, well, what harm is there in picking up a hand? Maybe I see something that he didn't.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name?
I mean, I know my name now. Hello, I'm Harry Dubois.
I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for, Il Corbo de Cappadocia?
I mean, he seems nice enough. Pleasure's all mine. Tell me, are you a temple of pain and a stranger to tenderness?
You get me, Corbo. I feel like you were once for tenderness and kisses yourself, but then shit went south and now you're ahead of even me on the pain front.
I mean, I don't have bullet holes in me, so, you know, maybe I'm not ahead of you.
We should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
No, thank you.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Good point. Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Alright, I'll just write it down then.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal. Oh boy.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
I don't think so.
You don't even have a joke.
Nope, sure don't.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips,
Ew.
black and viscous.
Gross. What's the purpose of that?
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
You shut up.
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
Cool.
Respiratory system.
Back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used. You're gonna break his jaw off like that. Be careful.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
I don't want to look in there. No, thank you. I will just jot that down.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Why don't we have anything? You know what? That is an interesting question, I suppose. Why don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
No. I guess that's a good point. He looks at the corpse's stomach with a mixture of tiredness and disgust. Yeah, I don't... Fine, I don't think I am.
Neither am I.
And that's it?
That's it.
Alright.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Okay, I'm not a toxicologist. I don't even know what serology is, so fine.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits lividity in the lower extremities, feet, hands, and neck, visually consistent with the hanging.
Gotcha.
Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around at the ground, the pool of feces hanging there.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen, briefly. Write down and keep the voila. Why not? Some pizzazz in this autopsy report.
What's next on the list?
A description of injuries, please. You said we had to do the first two to get to it, and guess what? We're there now.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Why? What's the 4th injury field for?
Nothing. Just in case.
Just in case? What are we gonna find that we're not finding right now? Write down bite
Head,
marks.
chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
I mean, I don't think the bird bites were fatal. He died from hanging. Non-fatal post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
Perpetrator's still here, unfortunately.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Alright, well, I know this one. Non-fatal post-mortem.
Right. Next,
Ligature marks.
a dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
Okay, this one is fatal.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start.
True, it's better than nothing.
Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
Okay, did I do a good job?
Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy.
Okay, what else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries, too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Yes, maybe Kim will be proud of me for once.
Oh yeah, well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order?
Yeah, maybe not now, maybe later.
Now, you see, that worries me. You will die if you drink. You know that, don't you? You are proving a useful detective. The organization would miss you.
I don't know about that. Remember the phone call, Kim? But sure, let's pretend.
Please get yourself together. The lieutenant from Precinct 57 thinks.
Okay, so what's next?
Now we put him in a body bag and I drive him to Forborg for processing.
We got other stuff to do, though. We don't have time for that.
The lieutenant looks at the dead man one more time, then at his notebook, then at the corpse again. He's thinking, did I miss something?
Let's see. Ooh, 3% chance to search the body one more time thoroughly. What would really be the consequence of trying that, though? I mean, I'm just searching the body. I'm not gonna mess it up or anything. What if I hit the 3%? That'd be incredible.
You run your hands
Dang it.
over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough.
Hey, let's not be weird about this. Let's just look under his fingernails.
His fingernails have turned dark. They're chipped and quite long. There is dirt under them. That's all.
Do you think we missed something?
I mean, I don't know. You looked like you thought we missed something. You tell me.
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
It's a gut feeling. I got a gut feeling there's more of the corpse.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Okay, well, where do we find a fridge then?
It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know, but only if all else fails.
Oh, he's looking at the kid. I don't think that kid would help me. I also don't think that child knows where there's an industrial-sized refrigerator.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Wanna get fucked?
Only if all else fails.
Let's hurry up. Taking another look at the body didn't pan out. Let's hurry.
This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
Okay, that apartment's gonna have to wait then. We gotta go talk to Gart. I feel like we saw that blue door in the kitchen. Maybe that's a fridge? Because there would be a fridge in the kitchen, right? And it would need to be big because this is a hostel, a hotel. I don't know the difference between the two. It all is hotel in my brain. Although, I haven't paid him. He might be less inclined to help. Nope, not him, not him. Wrong one. That one.
Can I help you?
I need a fridge, buddy old pal.
Yes, for the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Exactly.
Correct him.
No, we want to put a very important dead body into your fridge.
I don't care. You're not putting a dead body into my fridge.
Well, why?
Because this is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. I can't believe you even asked me.
I mean, like, a fridge is a fridge.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Wow. Turn the lieutenant off like he was a busted old radio. He really is the lord of his realm.
Let's go talk to the Frit clerk.
Okay. I thought it might work, and then I immediately thought, no, this guy hates me. That guy hates me at this point. He can't stand me. Let's go ask the convenience store. Why would the convenience store ever let me do it? I'll check, but, like, why on earth would they ever let me do that? Wait, was that something in the trash can? Hold up. What was in the trash can? Oh, sick. Item to heal my morale. Nice. Ma'am, can I use your fridge?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
No, different kind of question. Tell me about your refrigeration situation.
Right behind you.
I need to store a corpse in there.
You're joking, right?
Nope, I'm not joking. I need to store the corpse of a hangman in your fridge, please.
Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
I get cram it in there.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
I guess. Sure, the fridge is too small, whatever.
Okay.
So there's no option. So we have no option. What now, then? Guard said no. Freet said no. What happens if I go back and examine the body again? Well, I guess since there's, we could ask the kid. Oh, God, I don't want to talk to this child. Fine.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
Wish I could have been here to see it. That's great. Tell me about a fridge.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, pigonaut.
Let's see. Just straight up, ask him about the fridge. I need refrigeration.
For the fuck imp. Good thing you asked the Kunmeister. Kuno knows a fridge. Perfect for freezing.
Okay. Well, I feel like if I'd be like, oh, I don't believe you, he's gonna try and prove a point and show me the fridge. Whereas if I just be like, ooh, where is it? He's gonna be mean to me and he's gonna bully me again. I don't believe you, small child.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno gets around.
Oh yeah, then where is it?
Bacon Man's in a rush. But what's in it for the Kuno? What's the return on Kuno's investment?
What's my percentage for just convincing him? 17%. Okay, grovel for a minute. Kind sir, I'll repay you for this information one day. Right now the clock's ticking. Hurry, tell me where the fridge is.
Kuno's clock's not doing shit. Kuno's got a fuckload of time.
Ugh.
Don't believe him, Kuno. He just wants to use your fridge.
Well, I did humble myself. Ooh, that brings up to 20%. Okay.
By killing in his
Yo!
guilt, someone has openly challenged Kuno. It's in his best interest to put them in their place.
Sick. I can't believe that worked. Some arrogant shit thinks he can kill in the Kuno's kingdom without asking the Kuno first? That sounds like lawlessness to me.
A dark flame smolders in Kuno's eyes as he ponders your argument.
Look, this out.
Wordless, like kings do.
I thought it was done talking. This outlaws phase in your hands. Let's make an example of him. Help me locate him using fridge body technology.
Alright, Kuno hears ya. See that shit house over there?
Uh-huh. He points to the collapsed building with the bookstore.
A cold comes over you as you glance behind him at the crumbling colossus there, casting a shadow on you.
Yes, I see it. The big tall one behind you. Wait, bookstore? I know where the bookstore is. I know what he's talking about.
You gotta get in that shit. In there, deep.
What do you mean, deep?
Check the fucking basement, pig. Don't you know anything? Always check the fucking basement, recon style. There's a giant fridge down there. Fucking will fit, no problem. It looks like a white bird or some shit. Try not to piss yourself when you see it.
How do I get in?
Through the bookstore. You gotta beg the book bitch. Used to be you could get in there through the doorbell, jam that shit. Book bitch changed that. Kuno doesn't beg, so Kuno doesn't go there anymore.
Who the fuck is the book bitch?
Yeah, book bitch, beggar. You stupid or something?
I'm not dummy. I'm not stupid. Don't call me names.
He means the bookstore. We have to ask the proprietor of the bookstore.
See, the cloud gets it. Listen to your four-eyed friend.
Let's see. Thanks, I guess.
You didn't hear it from Kuno, pig. But don't forget where you heard it from.
Kuno owns you now, pig. You're Kuno's property.
Oh my god, you are the worst. I want to throw rocks at both of you. I don't think I need to talk to him
Kuno
anymore.
doesn't fucking care.
I want to talk to him as absolutely little as possible. He is miserable and I don't like him. I don't like him. He's the worst. Okay, bookstore is this way. Here's the bookstore. Okay. You look like the proprietor. Can I talk to you?
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Are you the owner of the store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched as if to give it more penetration.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Let's see. I'm gonna be upfront. I was told there's a huge fridge in the building. May I please use it?
A fridge? No, I don't know anything about a fridge. Aren't you interested in books?
Not really. I'm more of an audiobook kind of guy.
For whatever reason, she's lying to you about the fridge. Seems like you have to find your own way to the cellar.
Shoot. Okay. Maybe I can bribe her by buying a book.
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn.
Okay, I'll take a look.
She
Maybe
smiles
there's
and
like...
nods, seemingly relieved.
Maybe there's like a secret like book I pull out and it opens a secret wall. Wouldn't that be cool, chat? Also, I think my delivery is here for real. I gotta go grab that. I'll be right back. Bye. So let's see. I gotta find a secret path through here. Okay. Let's use our skill point real quick. I think I want to put it into endurance. Because I saw a little prompt message when I was loading things up that this can help me take less damage, and there's been unavoidable circumstances where I take damage, so some endurance would be nice. We'll up that. That's just our quest. We know what our quests are right now, so that's fine. What's over here? Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. The book collects national recipes of Arda. They're all about lake trout. Yum. Hey, what's behind here? This looks suspicious.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Oh, it's to alert her.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
No, what's back there, though?
Nothing. Why aren't you browsing the books? Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? You ought to.
Why? Why should I?
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna yoink them open.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Don't listen to her.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand is closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman. Methinks she has more to hide back there than a fridge.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're dumb if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
You know what? I'm going with this one. This is different. I'm a cop and I need to go back there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness. What if we can't use her fridge because a dead body's already in there?
I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that.
I
You'll
mean...
only make things worse and unleash the powers.
What are you gonna do to stop me? I'm opening them.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
My middle name is Extreme.
Lies. Rip them open, we say.
Hell yeah, I'm with Half-Light on this one.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
Rip them down. I don't think there's any convincing her. I'm just gonna go for it.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
I think it's fine. What forces could possibly be back here? Or are those like Japanese talismans on the door? You see those? They look like strips of paper. Ghostly silhouettes of hair dryers. We've got a vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. No sane person would ever put their head in such a machine. And merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. Oh, chill out. It's just a picture.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if you just break it down?
What is... 42% isn't bad. We did just up endurance. I could take a hit. Let's strategize first.
That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed.
Got it. Posture check.
Steady breathing. Solid core. You've got this. With one shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering ram.
Okay, second check. Surroundings.
The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish, but the path to the door is clear.
And tell me about the door.
It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust.
Carmine is
It
a
should
shade
be
of
good.
red, I think. Or is it a shade of orange? I feel like it's a shade of red. Because isn't Red 40 in the UK just called Carmine? Okay, we've got much better chances because we analyzed. Good move. 58%. Let's do this. Sick. We win. Oh, I still damaged my health. Oh, that door's still standing too.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the doorframe. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side. But you've done it.
I've got this. This isn't fear and hunger. I can take on this door.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
I mean... just smash. Wordless. Be tough, guy. Smash in. Watch this, Kim. This is gonna be so impressive. Oh, it didn't take an extra health for me. Nice. Oh, wait, Kim has something to say.
What is this place?
The lieutenant stares at the dusty training equipment. It does look like a gym. It does look like a gym.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages.
He draws a stripe on the dusty floor with his foot.
I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
I did have that flashlight. That's right. We took it out accidentally earlier and then I couldn't figure out how to put it away. What if there's a reason no one's been here? Maybe we can look around and find a reason.
Yes, because it's closed.
Okay, you got me there.
Now let's move on, shall we?
Okay, flashlight. So I need to go here and equip this. Is this gonna show me different things? It's not super dark in here. Oh, there's stairs up there. Okay. The poster says Sidious Fortis. The rest is worn off. Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe. How would you exercise on those?
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates.
Oh my god, try pick it up. It would be funny.
It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them
Ooh, I feel like it's gonna go poorly, but I'm so tempted to lift them.
There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Why does it feel so familiar?
That says it's a legendary. 17%. I don't think I should do it. I don't know if it's a trap, but let's get Kim's opinion.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
Let's see. What kind of bastard would remove just the collars? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Okay, he's got a point. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's gonna end badly. I can tell already. Look up these spooky stairs. Hopefully this will lead to the fridge. The hallway's blocked by old window panes and debris. Uno said you do have to go deep down in there. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Airship rotors covered in spiderwebs. They remind you of blades. Oh, now it's getting real creepy. We're getting the mannequins out here, chat. All of a sudden, we're in Silent Hill 2 again. Naked mannequin torso. Strange yellow color. Blue velvet. Soft to the touch. Moth bitten. What's over here? Oh my god, this is like a maze. Is that Goblin?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawings first.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic.
Wax-based magic? Wax-based? Dip head into wax. Dunk head in wax.
Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin. And even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Inspect out of pure curiosity, not because I really care.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin. Green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
Yeah, that's cool and all, but welkins aren't real, so...
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
Hey Kim, did you hear one of them is a supremacist? We've run into 3 racists, now we're running into a fantasy racist. What is this?
Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
The lieutenant nods at the Wilkins' facial hair. Why would somebody draw these, Kim?
Some people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
I guess this has been educational, but let's move on from the Wilkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Yeah, but
And
they're
for
not
what?
real.
All
Leave. I feel like this chalkboard is a distraction. We could be here all day and find nothing. Scribbled across a notebook. Developers with the most advanced RPG in the universe. See, it's video game shit, chat. Wait, what? Hold on, go back inside. I wasn't ready to come outside yet. This wasn't the plan. What's over here? Is this something? Is this a door right there? That looks like a door right there, but I cannot access it. I assume I'm just looking for the fridge? I that money. Thank you. There's more stairs?
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney.
Knock on it. Why not?
What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens.
Do it harder.
Still nothing. No one's home.
Do it even harder.
Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now.
Well, I deserve that.
Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things?
It's not random though, Kim. I want to see what's behind it.
Why do you think there's something on the other side, necessarily?
The lieutenant asked, but you can see a spark of curiosity in his eyes. I don't know. It seems like a good place to hide something, man. I don't have a deeper explanation than that.
In any case, there's no way we can get in right now. Let's investigate further.
All right, we're not gonna knock again. We learned our lesson there. Let's leave.
Bent metal. Broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
Not really. I'm just a disempowered individual trying to make disempowerment out of everyday objects.
Look, there's a discarded milk carton on the floor. Why don't you destroy that, too?
I don't know. Look, I actually kind of feel bad for destroying things, so how about no?
You're right. That's definitely not the behavior of a destroyer at all. That's just severe anger management problems and a disregard for property rights.
Okay, let's see here. We can't get behind the chimney. What's this? Shoes and a puddle of melting snow. Anything else? What is that? Postcard. I don't know what the postcards are for. Alright, let's head outside. Maybe the fridge is in like a back alley or something. Okay. The wind howls from the coal chute above. Oh, chat, look at this sick bear statue. No way! The bear statue is the fridge? That's so cool.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
What is up with the eyes?
This ice bear is a hyper-carnivore. Be careful.
Well, I gotta open it up. Crack that door open. The ice bear's not real, Chad. It can't hurt you.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
This is hands down the coolest refrigerator I've ever seen.
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
You know, I understand being nervous about this. This is a weird situation, a weird place for the fridge. I'm not gonna chastise him. Look inside the fridge.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Wait, what's on the note? Take the note.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Can I read that right now? I can't access my inventory right now. Okay. This is the fridge.
It's certainly an eccentric choice, but it is capacious and cold enough, too.
But the optics on this are awful, he thinks. We need to be as silent as we can.
Shall we go and get the body, then? I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage.
Are we just gonna bring it through the bookstore? Is there another entrance to here?
The two of you. Easily.
Sure. Let's do it.
The body is heavier than you expected and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it down to the basement. Then 10 more minutes to stuff it into the fridge.
What?
The
I couldn't
lieutenant
hear
takes
you
a
over
step
dragging
back
that dead
to
body.
admire your handiwork.
Beautiful. A dead body in a nice bare fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done.
You've definitely earned a drink after this. Perhaps even some pagan rites.
I detected a little sarcasm. Are you sure it's good work, Kim?
No, not really. Look
Oh.
at that. What have we done? We stuffed a dead body in an ice bear fridge. This story does not leave this room.
Capiche. Got it.
He means it. He doesn't want to be the ice bear cop.
We did our best. You know what? We did. We did our best with the means at our disposal.
Did we though? Okay, maybe we did.
What other means do we have, Kim? I'm trying my best. I'm trying to make you happy with me now.
At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection under controlled circumstances.
Cool. I don't know when that will be.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting.
So we need to put some points into perception then to be able to research the body. Okay. Close the door and leave. We'll come back later when I have more perception points. What else is down here? Anything? What is this? Ooh, what's this?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
I mean... Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly peeks inside.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
What if he opened it and he's like, oh, it's your missing gun. I want to look inside it.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What are you doing?
I'm not really sure, but I hear talking. It couldn't hurt to listen.
Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs. We should ask the lady in the bookstore what's going on with these curtains.
Good point. Good point. We did kind of run off from her and invade her privacy, so maybe we should ask her what's up. Okay, anything else down here? What's this? Ice cream maker defrosted and unplugged. The flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Is there? How do I go through? Ooh. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Bummer. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. She got guns down here. What a weird bookstore lady. Is this just another busted ice cream maker? Oh, that one's still running. Okay.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Let's unplug the ice cream maker, because if it's running, there's probably something inside, right? So unplug the black cable.
Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
We don't want to unplug
Why
the fridge.
did you do
That'd
that?
be bad. I don't know. I do things without reason sometimes.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has one cable missing.
Okay, let's see. Can I open this up and see what's inside? Oh, no, there was no gain to that. I thought I'd be able to, like, look inside the ice cream maker or something. Intercom wires running to the breaker box. Oh, new shirt. Insane mesh tank top. What's my bonuses for wearing that? That's funny. +1 drama, clinically insane versus +1 logic. We don't need drama right now. We'll keep that off, I guess. That goes to somewhere. Was there anything down here first? Money. Okay, what's this? People's feet shuffling by on the street. Okay, so does this go up to the street then? Oh my god, it does! Oh! Wait, so that whole building's like a facade? Because it has the thing that lists all the people that live in the building, but just goes to a basement. Okay, let's go back and see the lady. I bet she drew the things of the Welkins. Where am I going? Hold up. Where am I going? Oh, right, this way. I found it. It's all good. We know where we're going. Down and leave the gem. And leave the gem. Okay, leave the gem. There we go. Ma'am, I have so many questions.
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
I mean, look, sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme measures.
I suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
What are you talking about?
Just a door? This place is cursed, Detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount of companies that have failed in this house.
Oh, it's not a fake out. It's not a fake out. All of those labels on the doorbell are just out of date. All the companies it lists have gone out of business, and they used to be in this building. I see.
I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
No, you're fine. People like books. You'll stay in business. She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant. Like, Barnes and Nobles is thriving. You'll be fine. Curses aren't real. Why am I shining? I'm shining the flashlight directly into this lady's eyes. Curses aren't real, nerd. Just flicker the flashlight on and off.
Of course you would think that. You're nothing but a policeman.
She shrugs, visibly dejected.
All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's little else to do.
Joke's on you. Already investigated.
But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
No.
Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her.
Oh, wait. We did hear the... Hi, Q! That means everything is and not just the door, right? What do you mean? I heard voices in the chimney, ma'am.
Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows what she's doing there.
Oh, wait! That's the metal security curtains that I hit with my hand and hurt myself. Oh, yeah. Everything inside, like behind the door, I'm assuming she means is cursed.
Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
That'd be great, but the curtain is closed. Not that curtain, the metal curtain to the chimney.
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe you could yell into it or something. Make some noise.
Yeah, I'll go down
You
and
think
do
of
the
something. You always
echo, echo into the furnace.
Despite his cool, the lieutenant's interested in solving this mystery too.
Alright, that's all I got for you now, book peddler. See ya. Let me take my... Well, if we're going back down there, I need the flashlight. We'll leave it on for now. Also, Q, good to see you. How'd your stream go? Hope you had fun with Rim World. Whoop, around. Through here. You look at this giant fridge. It's shaped like a bear. Isn't that cool? Okay, through here. I put a dead body in that fridge. It's chilling out. Oh, right. That... Where was the furnace? That... No, I don't want to talk to Kim. That was the wrong way. Where are we going? Down here? No. How did I get to the furnace? How am I only just now not realizing how I got to the furnace? Oh, there it is!
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Yelling hello.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then...
Hello?
Oh! There's someone in their chat. You hear a woman's voice answer.
You've awakened the entity.
I summoned the ghost of this doomed commercial area. Please answer me, spirit.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
Yeah, Twitch is kind of obnoxious. So you want to tell people how often you've been here? It pushes that pretty hard.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
That and like when it's like, oh, it's your resub-iversary. You want to tell everybody about it? You want to include your sub streak? It shoves that so hard down your throat.
After you, officer.
Okay, we can leave. So second floor of the bookstore, I'm assuming. Wait, nope, wrong way. I did that the first time too. Oops. Okay, through here. We got our stairs here. Wait, do I need to tell her anything? Let me take my flashlight off now. Here it is. There we go.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Okay, so nothing yet. We gotta go talk to whoever the voice was first. Who's this?
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Yeah, look through for funsies.
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism.
Bummer.
Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz.
Ooh!
By one Cecilia Averbrook.
Now that sounds like quite the read.
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
Jesus!
Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long.
Nonsense. Who hasn't gone to, like, Barnes & Nobles and picked up a book and read it for free? I used to do that in high school with manga. We'd go to Books A Million and just, like, sit and read the manga and, like, not buy it because we were teenagers and we didn't have our own money yet.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Okay, let's see. Where's this safety curtain?
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
I don't really want to look at maps right now, though. Am I crazy? I thought she said there was a safety curtain on the second floor. Maybe second floor of the building? But how would I get up there? I'm gonna look outside. Is there any way around here? Can I ring her?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Okay, that's a nothing burger. Let's pop back in here real quick. Floor. I don't think there's any other ways up here. Because if there was, it would be like right here, right? Let's run through once more just to see if I missed anything. Also, let me read my book to make sure I read that right. The Wild Pines rep. Find the representative of the logistics company who owns the harbor and ask her about the murder. She should be somewhere around here. I feel like that's the lady we met at the beginning. I don't know why. My gut still says that. Explore the whirling secret passage. Right, that's the door in the kitchen. Let's see. Search for the malignant entity. Placent said she lives inside a chimney. Find a way in. What's this? Oh, that's the stairs. My bad. What's this? Nothing? Why doesn't it give me an option to select it? Oh, is it because it's dark in here and I don't have my flashlight on? Is that a thing? It is. I can't do anything because it's dark. Right. Was there stairs up somewhere? I feel like there were stairs that went up again. No? Is it through here? Oh! She opened the chimney curtain. I see. I don't know why I didn't catch on to that. This tray is full of dice, colorful polyhedral dice, hundreds of them. Candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. She plays D&D, chat.
Hello, I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Melius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
None. D20.
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Ooh, that's a good point. What is a Milius? Milius?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on the table.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages.
Perfect.
But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
You must have confused me with someone else. I did not knock on your window. You're on the second floor.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
I don't understand why you're asking me. I don't need dice. Move on from this.
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
That is a cool job, though, novelty dice maker. I get a lot of TikToks of people who custom make D&D dice, and like, Oh my god, watching them makes me want to get into it so bad. I'm not going to. But man, they make some cool stuff, and I'm just like, that is so neat. Custom dice are so neat to watch being made.
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong.
Let's see. Squint mysteriously. No, I was looking for answers.
Answers? How strange. These days people only come to me for dice and role-playing games. I'm not sure how helpful I'll be, but go ahead and ask.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals.
This person means you, or no one else, absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Yeah, but did you see somebody who did know him possibly kill him?
Who cares about a dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here.
You shut up, Inland Empire. There's no malignant entity. It's just a nice lady who makes dye.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, Detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
Honestly, I'm with this one. And you never took your eyes off to the work to look out the window? Because, like, I did that all the time. When I was still working, I'd be looking out the window. I'd be looking around my room. I'd be looking down, up, side to side, every which way. I don't believe she never looked out the window.
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Okay, explain what this daily ruckus is then.
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
Is it those two kids? I bet it's those two annoying kids.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And
See?
lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike. But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
I mean, do you even work Sunday nights? Or do you pull a Chick-fil-A?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
Okay, that's all, I guess.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
No, I don't need to know more. I could ask her a million more questions, but I don't really think it'll get anywhere. Let's go tell the bookstore lady there is no malignant spirit, just a nice lady making dice. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's allowed to have their hobbies chat, and that just so happens to be hers. Okay, and I gotta remember to take my flashlight off. Lest I shine it directly into the lady's eyes again and blind her.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
What do we get if we ask more about the curse? Can I tell her about the lady?
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
Have you, thought about getting an exorcism?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists, and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
She nods at the strange cage-like trinkets on the curtains.
The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear, it's not enough.
Okay. Is your pendant part of the ward as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
Yeah, okay, if you say so. What about the words on the back door? Are these Simonese as well?
Yes, the Simonese are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here.
Why didn't you just, like, upfront tell me about the curse? I might have respected, like, your privacy a little more if you told me.
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Such wraiths may prove a formidable enemy. Suit up.
How do I have to ask her all these questions? Fine, how's the curse manifest?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit store.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
The worst curse. She peers at the curtains again.
Didn't that curtain just move?
No, but, elaborate, what do you exactly mean?
Everyone knows that all the previous companies in this building have sooner or later declared bankruptcy, and their malicious spirits are still here, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
I want out of this conversation. Don't mention it.
She nudges her glasses, anxious and
Got
tense.
other questions. Let me free me.
The woman before you
Free
scans
me.
the
I
store,
don't want to talk to you anymore.
her shoulders rigid and tense.
Chat, let's go ahead and save real quick. I know it's only been an hour and a half, but my back is hurting like crazy bad. I slept funky last night. My lower spine is threatening to explode. So what I think we're going to do is I think we're just going to keep it a really short stream today. Just chill, nice short stream. Just take it easy. Next week, let me get things out of the way for next week. Next week's